Fight fans, this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news once again concerning Mr. Lennox Lewis. The last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world has said some more concerning his prodigy, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua, the unified champion. Okay, now look, listen to what he has to say. All right. He says, you don't offer a check for this fight, okay? You offer a split, meaning the check is a flat fee. I say 60-40 in AJ's favor, maybe even 70-30, but not a flat fee. I took less for Holyfield because I wanted to be undisputed. Okay. Let me counterpunch this real quick. I got to counterpunch this because, see, this is what's insulting people's intelligence of what Lennox Lewis is saying and what I've been saying to everyone that'll listen. Okay, first of all, let's start from the beginning. All right, you offer a split, and he said 60-40 or 70-30. Okay, fair enough. Eddie Hearn has went on record saying he would offer Deontay Wilder 35. You know what I mean? 35-65 split. Then that's more than what he said, 30-60. 30-70. But Eddie Hearn did go on to say a lot of different numbers when it came to the popularity of how it would sell on how much Deontay Wilder would make or could be qualified. Really, and that's the best word, qualified. Because due to his inability to sell or the concern of not being a draw, giving him so much money or too much money would be stupid business-wise. I get that, but he's already offered that. It's up to Deontay's camp to accept whatever they offer. Now, and they've been talking about, we're not going to get, we're going to sit down like business partners and talk over the whole thing, and we're going to split it and all this, that, and the other. We know that. We've covered that. Now, the interesting thing about this is Lennox Lewis just said out of his own pie hole, I took less to fight Holyfield because I wanted to be undisputed. Okay, now, Lennox Lewis, you took less, mind you. You being and done way more than Deontay Wilder has done at that time to take a risk, to take a sacrifice to fight Holyfield by taking that $10 million. Now, you're saying that you did it with all the shit that you've done, all the accolades, all the wins that he's made at that time, okay? Because he's only had one loss up to that date, okay? Sure, he lost by McCall, by knockout. He avenged that loss in a weird way. That was a weird win, but he still avenged the loss nonetheless, you know what I mean? And it's due to, Lennox Lewis, he's taking his fighters for granted a lot of times, and he did that, and he paid for it. But he took the fight because he wanted to be undisputed. Why can't Lennox Lewis say that to his damn prodigy, the guy that he mentors? Okay, Deontay Wilder. Why couldn't he say that to Deontay Wilder? Like, look, I took less money. See, think about it, guys. He wants AJ to come over here because he came over here, right? He wants him to do the things the necessary steps that it took for him to be where he was in the sport of boxing. Okay. Because of AJ's popularity in the UK, he wants him to branch out from that and get out of his comfort zone. I get that. But what I don't get is, why won't you tell the guy you mentor, your prodigy, Deontay Wilder, to do exactly what you did? Okay? You're not telling AJ to accept a flat fee. You took a flat fee. So why don't you accept that or recommend that to Deontay Wilder? Give him a words of wisdom. You want AJ to come out of the UK, right? Knowing damn well that you were discriminated against. You didn't have a fair shake, okay, when you fought Evander Holyfield, and you know why. Because you weren't from here. It happens that way. But you want AJ to come over here. All right. But then you want AJ to give Deontay Wilder a split, but you didn't take a split. You know, we all know that Lennox Lewis was the B side of that equation. That's why he was treated the way he was. Look at Tyson Fury. He compared himself to Tyson Fury. Why can't he compare himself to Deontay Wilder? Both of those guys are B sides, were B sides of the equation. Okay? Tyson Fury, I don't know necessarily he was really necessarily B side, but he was definitely not from this area. He wasn't from this country. Okay, so and he stuck his neck out for Tyson Fury, and he related that unfortunate decision to his unfortunate decision. Okay, but at the same time, you're saying, "Oh, I took less to face Holyfield because I wanted to be undisputed." Well, okay. Well, why can't you give that same advice to your boy? I keep saying that, but now he's coming out. Do you understand the inconsistency of what he's doing? He's wanting AJ to come out of the comfort zone, but you know AJ might not get a fair shake here if it does go the distance. You know what I'm saying? And you criticize him for staying in the UK, but you couldn't do that because you were the B side. You were lesser known, like Deontay Wilder, but you can't recommend the same recommendations to fight for a flat fee to fight AJ for Undisputed. Makes no sense at all. It makes no sense whatsoever what he's saying. You know what I mean? It's look, I don't know what Lennox Lewis is on, but he has to stop this BS. It's just BS all the way through, you know? And mind you, Deontay Wilder is getting a lot more than he got. You know, let's look at it. What was that, 98? Did he fight Holyfield in 98, I believe? And when he fought him, he settled for $10 million, okay? And when he done that, he had a draw, okay? Just like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, right? It's like clockwork. But now you want Joshua to come over here to fight, and he would want that to be, he wants to be a star, he has to come to America. Okay, fine. You know, there's talks about him coming to America. Okay, I just loaded a video early today about that, about Eddie Hearn scrapping, possibly scrapping the April date, whatever. But this is retarded. You know, he can do something and you can't recommend the same advice you gave to the guy that's supposed to look up to you. You know what I mean? That's just showing favoritism all the way around. Yeah, you want that guy to make more money, and I guess he's thinking like, well, I did it because I wanted to be undisputed. So I guess you don't really want Deontay Wilder to really be undisputed because you don't want him to take the sacrifices. That's why you won't recommend that advice to him. That's the only thing that I can think of. You know what I mean? Or you really don't want AJ to get to him to knock him out or whatever be. He's not trying to allow that. That's why he's saying all this, But he messed up when he said, I took less money. So if you took less money, why can't Deontay? Anyway, it's just stupid, guys. Tell me what you think about this Lennox Lewis, another statement that he's made, but he's really putting his foot in his mouth with this statement. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.